So I'm using Terraform to provision the necessary resources. First of all, I want to provision a S3 bucket. So this is just simple S3 bucket using Terraform. And then I also created the upload script. This script allow us to upload file to S3 bucket. So this is the file, the iris.csv. I want to upload this file into S3 bucket. After creating S3 bucket, I want to create the glue crawler. The glue crawler is essential because it allows us to get the file metadata such as columns in this case that will be used as Athena's table properties. In this file, I create glue crawler. This is the name, and this is also the database name. And don't forget that this glue crawler needs a proper IAM policy. This glue crawler target S3 bucket, and this creation is depend on glue catalog database creation. So this is the name of the glue catalog database. I hard coded this database name because I'm confident that there will be no same bucket name. I mean same glue catalog database name that exists using this name. But honestly, this is not necessary because this is not mandatory to have an a unique glue catalog database name. Okay, after the glue crawler is created, and then I create Athena service. So in this file, I created AWS Athena work group using the variables name, and then I specify the output location for the query results. So it resides on previously created S3 bucket. And this is just a simple query that I use to get the data from Athena table. After the Athena table is created, then I want to create SageMaker domain. Before I create SageMaker domain, I need first to create VPC. This is a simple VPC with cider block /24. In this demonstration, I only want to use a private subnet for SageMaker. So the subnet setting is in here. There are two subnets, private subnet, which will be used by SageMaker domain, and then public subnet. Why I need public subnet? Because I need to deploy NAT gateway in this public subnet. So because NAT gateway needs an internet connection, that is the main reason why I need the public subnet. The CIDR block is the same, /26, and the availability zone is in AP Southeast 3C. You can customize these parameters. Okay, and then I also need to create a security group. Honestly, there is only one security group that I need, so I will make this central security group with following ingress and egress properties. So for ingress, first is I want to allow the traffic within this security group itself. I mean, this is all traffic to itself. And then I also want to allow all traffic from within the previously created private subnet. So the CIDR block in here, I specify the arguments for the parameter using the previously created subnet. And then for the egress, I allow all traffic to the world. I think this is a simple security group setting. So let's go to domain. Now, using previously created VPC, subnet, and the execution role. Oh yes, I forgot to mention the execution role. It is located at im.tf. So in this role, I made trust policy with SageMaker service, and then this is the main policy for Amazon SageMaker full access. And these are important policies. So the first, I want to allow S3 get star, list star, and Athena star on all resources. This policy allow SageMaker to list all the buckets inside S3 service in my account. If you need cross-account S3 bucket access, then that requirement is not covered in this demonstration. So the second policy is also important. So I allow all S3 action. I allow all S3 action, but only for the created S3 bucket previously. Okay. The rest is for Athena access policy. It is quite good, I think. And don't forget to add glue permissions to get database, get tables, and get partitions. Okay, let's go back to domain.tf. After I provide VPC ID, subnet ID, execution role, and security groups, then I create the SageMaker domain. After this domain is created, I want to add one user named Harley, and using the SageMaker execution role for this user. This user is allowed to launch SageMaker Studio. So why I'm using Terraform, because it is easier, I think, to manage the resources. For example, providing default text. So all resources that is created using this Terraform template will have this tag: environment, development team, people, DevOps, and author is me. So rather than typing these arguments one by one to the created resources, when I'm using Terraform with default text like this, it will automatically write your text into created resources. So this is the main script for the Terraform. I treat everything like S3, SageMaker, Glue, and Athena as a module. Within this main.tf, I import that module S3, Glue, SageMaker, and Athena together into this single working environment. And then I need to supply the arguments that needed by each module to create the resource. For, for the example, the bucket name for S3 bucket is provided from this module. Okay, you can go ahead and type Terraform init, Terraform plan, and Terraform apply, and I write auto approve to auto deploy this Terraform template. Wait a few minutes, and then you will see your results in AWS console panel.